Welcome back to my channel, The Car Era. Today, this video is going to be about the 2027 Ford Mustang GT, the V8 powered Mustang that continues to keep the traditional muscle car formula alive. While the car industry is moving toward electric power, the Mustang GT still brings together a front-mounted V8, rear-wheel drive, aggressive styling, and the choice of a manual gearbox. For 2027, Ford is expected to give the Mustang some updates, but the GT's basic character should remain focused on the 5.0-liter Coyote V8. Interior. Inside, the 2027 Mustang GT is expected to continue with the modern cabin introduced with the current generation. The driver gets a digital instrument display, while the center of the dashboard features a large touchscreen for navigation, entertainment, vehicle settings, and other functions. Ford has also focused on making the cabin feel more like a modern performance car rather than a basic muscle car. The front seats should remain supportive and available with different levels of adjustment depending on the trim. Premium versions can add leather-style materials, heated and ventilated seats, upgraded trim, and other comfort features. The Mustang remains a two-door sports car, so the rear seats are best suited for smaller passengers or extra storage. The trunk is also useful for a sports car, giving the GT enough space for everyday driving. For 2027, reports have suggested that Ford is preparing a mid-cycle refresh, which could bring changes to the interior, technology, materials, or controls. However, Ford has not released the complete final interior design yet, so those details should still be treated as expected rather than confirmed. Engine and performance. The 2027 Mustang GT is expected to keep the 5.0-liter Coyote V8. The current GT produces 480 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque, while the available performance exhaust raises output to 486 horsepower and 418 pound-feet. The engine can be paired with either a 6-speed manual transmission or a 10-speed automatic, depending on configuration. The Mustang GT remains rear-wheel drive, which is a major part of its character. The V8 delivers strong acceleration throughout the rev range, and the manual transmission gives drivers much more control over the experience. For buyers who want the quickest acceleration and easier everyday driving, the automatic is the faster and more convenient choice. Independent testing has recorded an automatic Mustang GT reaching 60 miles per hour in about 3.7 seconds, while a manual GT took around 4.2 seconds. For 2027, there are reports of a Mustang refresh, but there is no confirmed announcement of a major new GT engine. So claims about a completely new V8 or a huge horsepower increase should not be treated as official. The 5.0-liter Coyote remains the heart of the Mustang GT, and that is unlikely to change for this model year. Exterior. The 2027 Mustang GT should continue with the 7th-generation Mustang's aggressive design. The front features a low hood, wide grille openings, sharp LED headlights, and the familiar Mustang pony emblem. The tri-bar lighting signature continues the connection to earlier generations. From the side, the long hood, short rear deck, low roofline, and muscular rear fenders give the GT its classic proportions. The rear features the famous 3-section Mustang taillights, a sculpted bumper, and quad exhaust outlets on GT versions, equipped with the appropriate performance exhaust system. The 2026 model already introduced the FX package, which brought retro-inspired styling touches, including white wheels, special exterior details, and the new Adriatic blue metallic color. For 2027, reports suggest Ford is preparing a mid-cycle refresh. Possible changes could include revised lighting, wheels, exterior details, colors, and other styling updates. But the final GT design has not been officially shown. The basic Mustang shape, however, should remain recognizable. Features. The 2027 Mustang GT should continue offering modern technology without losing the traditional performance car experience. Expected equipment includes a digital instrument cluster, large central touchscreen, wireless smartphone connectivity, navigation, USB-C ports, wireless charging, connected services, selectable drive modes, performance displays, and available premium audio. Performance-focused buyers can also choose equipment such as adaptive suspension, larger brakes, performance tires, upgraded exhaust systems, and track-oriented packages depending on the final 2027 lineup. The Mustang's selectable drive modes allow the driver to change the car's behavior for different conditions. Depending on equipment, these modes can adjust throttle response, steering, transmission behavior, traction control, and other systems. Ford is also expected to continue offering software updates and connected features throughout the vehicle's life. Safety. The Mustang GT is not just about performance. It also comes with modern safety technology. Depending on trim and equipment, systems can include automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, a rear view camera, parking sensors, and other driver assistance features. The driver still has full responsibility for controlling the car, especially when using performance features on public roads. Expected launch. The 2027 Mustang is expected to arrive as a refreshed version of the current 7th generation car. Reports have indicated that Ford is preparing a mid-cycle update for the 2027 model year, with changes expected across parts of the lineup. The Mustang itself is not expected to become fully electric. Recent reporting also suggests Ford is continuing to invest in gasoline-powered performance vehicles. There is also a growing Mustang family around the traditional coupe and convertible. Ford has officially confirmed the 2027 Mustang Dark Horse SC convertible, which will use a supercharged 5.2-liter V8, producing 795 horsepower, and is scheduled to reach dealerships in spring 2027. That is a different model from the regular GT, but it shows that Ford is still investing heavily in V8-powered Mustang performance. Expected price. Ford has not officially released the final 2027 Mustang GT price. The current GT sits above the EcoBoost models, and the final 2027 price is expected to increase if Ford adds new equipment or technology as part of the refresh. The exact price will depend on body style, transmission, performance packages, options, and destination charges. Any specific 2027 GT price currently appearing online should therefore be treated as an estimate until Ford publishes official pricing. Leak reliability. The Mustang GT itself is completely official, and the current 5.0-liter V8 specifications are well established. The uncertain part is what Ford will change for 2027. Reports of a mid-cycle refresh are credible enough to take seriously, but Ford has not officially confirmed every exterior, interior, engine, or technology change. There are also many online claims about new Mustang engines, hybrid systems, GT performance increases, and other future variants. These should not be treated as confirmed unless Ford announces them. Official status. The Ford Mustang GT is officially confirmed as part of the Mustang lineup. The 2027 Mustang model year is also being reported by major automotive sources, with a refresh expected, but Ford has not yet published the complete final GT specification. The current GT's 5.0-liter V8, rear-wheel drive, and manual or automatic transmission choices provide the reliable foundation for what we can expect. So, the Mustang GT is official, but the exact 2027 updates remain partly unconfirmed. Final verdict. The 2027 Ford Mustang GT could be one of the most important versions of the current Mustang because it continues to offer something becoming increasingly rare: a naturally aspirated V8 sports car with rear-wheel drive and a manual transmission. The 5.0-liter Coyote V8 gives the GT the sound, response, and character that Mustang fans expect, while the modern interior, digital technology, advanced safety systems, and available performance equipment make it much more usable than older muscle cars. The expected 2027 refresh could give the Mustang a new look and improved cabin technology without changing the formula that made the GT successful. And that is probably the most important point. Ford does not need to completely reinvent the Mustang GT. It needs to keep the V8, keep the driving experience, and make the rest of the car better. For now, the Mustang GT is official, the V8 is real, and the 2027 refresh is expected. But until Ford releases the final specifications, Any exact horsepower increase, new interior design, price, or major engine change should be treated as unconfirmed. That's everything we know so far about the 2027 Ford Mustang GT. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Car Era, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest car videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.